All right, which way to start off a Nigerian meal with a little bit of Nigerian praise and worship music. So right now, I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to need to make your Nigerian stew. And there's a lot of different stews and soups, and there are different ways to make it. But this is just one of the easiest ways that I can show you to make a Nigerian dish, okay? And this is basically a tomato-based dish. So you're going to use your crushed tomatoes. You're going to use your tomato paste. I choose to use these two brands. Sometimes I use other brands, but this particular brand gives it a nice flavor. You're going to use red bell pepper, which basically with your red bell pepper, you're just going to cut it up into big chunks. It doesn't necessarily have to be any particular size. And once you cut it up, then you're going to put it in the blender. And we're going to blend our vegetables. Okay? So some of this I'm just going to stop tape and then pick it back up, so you won't just have to sit and watch every little detail of me cutting up vegetables. However, it doesn't have to be any particular size. So you're just going to cut it up and you're going to put it inside of the blender. Okay? If you've never praised and worshiped with Nigerians, I'm telling you, you're missing out. It's a great worship, great prayer. You would have sweat and danced as if you went out somewhere, because that worship is awesome. Get my cover ready. I will turn off the fire and move it over to the next, just to try to keep from doing too much splashing. So this is going to help put these together. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Now when you taste it, then that's when you go, it's good though, it's good though, it's good though, it's good though. See, when you make a nice meal for your man, the way he will love you, is nobody's business. All right, so let's add our meat to our stew. And my smoked turkey have been cooking nicely for a minute. So if you get this stew right, you have, basically have gotten most of the Nigerian dishes correctly, because this stew is like the base of a lot of other dishes. And I can show you guys how to cook some other dishes. I don't know if you're big on spinach. I love spinach. And there's a dish called, in Yoruba language, it's efo and egusi. Egusi. And the efo means spinach. And egusi is basically melon. Cassava. Really, it's more of a cassava, shredded, and you add that to your spinach, and you add a little stew to it, and you eat that with efo. Efo is pounded yam, and that's a dish that the consistency of it looks like a thick version of mashed potato, but it's where you eat it with your hands. That dish is the bomb. I'll have to make some of that for you guys. Now the Nigerian food is not cheap to buy. It's pretty expensive compared to, I guess, our dishes, but it's more organic. There's also what do you call it?